In this video 3-4 we will be graphing the coordinate plane. So you should be able to say I can graph on the coordinate plane. The coordinate plane is right here. We've worked with this for many years in elementary school. You've seen this where you have the grid designed in 4 categories here. And we're going to go through the vocabulary to review what we use on this coordinate plane. It's a grid formed by the intersection of 2 number lines. An ordered pair is what we graph on a coordinate plane where we have an x-coordinate and a y-coordinate. The x-axis is the horizontal number line. So here is our x-axis right here. That's the horizontal number line. Your y-axis is your vertical number line. And so if I take here and draw an arrow, here is where our y-axis is. Quadrants, this is what happens when you have the axes intersecting and it divides the plane into 4 quadrants. So the axes, which are your x and your y axis that we just labeled and defined, the axes divide the plane or the grid into 4 quadrants. When you think of quadrants, think of 4. Quad meaning 4. And you can see these 4 quadrants labeled with Roman numerals. Here's quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. The origin is where the axes intersect. Which is right here where that red dot is located. That is the origin. So draw a coordinate plane or a coordinate grid or a coordinate graph in your input. And what we are going to do is graph some points and then locate which quadrant they are in. So once again, when we graph, we have ordered pairs. In an ordered pair, we have an x-coordinate and then a y-coordinate. The x tells us where we go on the horizontal number line, right or left. The y-coordinate tells us where we go on the vertical number line, so up or down. So let's start with locating 4, 3. So we come over to our graph, start at the origin. Horizontal 4 means right 4, and then 3 means up 3. So there we are. That would be that point, and that point would be located in quadrant 1. And let's label these points. So let's say that that's point A, so right next to it we'll put an A there. Now let's graph B. B is going to be located at -3, 2. So from the origin, -3 means we go left 3, because that's our horizontal coordinate. We go left 3. The second number 2 tells us up or down, and since it's positive, we go up 2. So here's where B would be located in quadrant 2. C is at -1, -3. So we come over to our graph, left 1, down 3. So that is in quadrant 3. D is going to be located at 5, -4. From the origin, you would go right 5 and then down 4. That would be D over here in quadrant 4. E is going to be at 0, 0. 0, 0 is right here. You don't go right or left. You don't go up or down. So that is the origin. So in terms of locating the quadrant, we say origin. F is at 2, 0. So that means from the origin you go right 2, and then 0 for our y means we don't go up or down. So it would be located right here. So in terms of what quadrant that is in, that's in between quadrant 1 and 4, and it lies on the x-axis. So we'll say it's on the x-axis, which is our horizontal number line. G is at 0, -3. So from the origin, 0 means you don't go right or left, and then -3 means down 3. And so this would be G. Looks like I was forgetting to label some of mine. The origin is E. The last one we did over here was F. And let's see, I'm missing C was down here. And so back to G, this last one, that falls in between quadrants 3 and 4, which is on our y-axis. Can you say I can graph on the coordinate plane? Here's your output to work out in class, before class. Graph the points on the same coordinate plane. We will go over this tomorrow in class. Be prepared with any questions if you have them.